Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a review of a new budget earphones or rather Bluetooth earphones launched by Boat in India, the Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus. So this is the new earphones, the in-ear Bluetooth earphones or the neckband kind of earphones announced by Boat in India. We all know that Boat is one of the really popular budget earphone brand, and Boat has announced the new Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus. Now this is actually priced 1,999, that's around 2,000 rupees in India. Now they are selling for 1,500, that's 1,499. You get this on Amazon for a limited time deal. So we just got it from Amazon. So we'll be analyzing what all features it comes with, the sound quality and how good the call experience is. And it also has a Qualcomm's aptX technology with HD sound and up to 40 hours of music playback. And there is also fast charging included. 10 minutes of charging gives you 10 hours of music playback. Now some really great aspects including the 40 hours of music playback at 60% of the volume. So let's see how good it is. So we'll show you what all comes inside the box package, and then we'll test the earphones, the comfort factor, the design, the build quality, the sound performance, and most importantly the bass performance, which is something which many people look at in India when they buy budget earphones. So let's begin the video. Before starting it, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin the detailed review of the new Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus earphones. So this is the box packaging of the Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus. You get the Qualcomm's aptX technology, CVC noise cancellation for voice calls, Type-C charging port, then connects two devices simultaneously, 10mm dynamic drivers, magnetic lock or latch mechanism, music playback up to 40 hours at 60% of the volume, IPX7 sweat and water resistance, Qualcomm's fast charging which gives you 10 minutes of charging, gives you 10 hours of music playback. So this is the box package, and you can see that this is very simple box package, and inside the box you get the two additional ear tips, a USB Type-C charging cable, and then the manual and the 1 year warranty information. So these are included apart from the earphones. So now let's go to the earphones and see how good the quality is. So that's the Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus earphones. So you can see here, this is the design. You can see here ear hooks are also provided. You can actually remove the ear hooks, and you can see that the Boat logo here, and this is made of aluminium. So you can see here, you can actually feel that when you latch onto this, there is a magnetic latch mechanism included, so it latches on perfectly well, and this is aluminium frame, so it gives a good feel altogether. Now you can see that the tangle free the cable also looks quite okay. Now the button feedback isn't that great. You can see that the material quality looks quite decent, not as premium as some of the other earphones like the OnePlus or even the Oppo's wireless earphones. So the quality of the buttons are kind of okayish, not the best. You can see that the feedback from the buttons looks good. You have the charging port here. You can just remove this, and you can see the USB Type-C charging port, which is really good. Now that's the only control. This is the multifunction button and the up and down keys. So multifunction button can be used for powering on, powering off. Then you can accept calls, reject calls, plus and minus can be used for volume up and down, and also for next track and the previous track. So that's the controls available. So that's all in the controls. You can see that the neckband is also pretty flexible. You can see that the material quality again looks pretty good, solid for the price segment. It doesn't feel as premium as some of the earphones, but for a 1,500 earphones, these are definitely good. We don't have much to complain here. So overall the build quality looks quite okay. We can see that the Boat branding is available on both the earphones. So that's it in terms of design aspect. The build quality is again, as I said before, it's definitely decent for the price segment. 1,500 rupees, you can't expect a better build than this. They don't feel premium, but they don't feel cheap either. So they are kind of okay for the price segment. This one actually feels nice. It's an aluminium frame. You can see that the Boat logo as well. Now that's the design and build quality. Now let's have a look at the comfort aspect. Now next let's move on to the comfort aspect. Now you can see that the design looks definitely good, and as a result the comfort levels are also good. Now there are ear hooks as well as ear tips which can be removed. The ear tips, there are two sizes available. Now the ear hook definitely provides some additional support, but sometimes this might be annoying. At least for me, I felt that the ear hooks definitely cause some pain after a prolonged usage. So I preferred removing the ear hooks. You can also remove that, but if you are a person who are comfortable with ear hooks, you can use it. It provides additional support while listening, or even while running or jogging. It provides additional support. That's something which is pretty good. Now that's the comfort aspect. So overall we feel the comfort was quite good, acceptable, no major issues we felt even for a longer period of usage, and we did not see any sort of issues or kind of problems while using the earphones. So that way the comfort levels are quite good. Other features include Bluetooth 5.0 support, and you get IPX7 rating. Then it comes with 10mm dynamic drivers, Qualcomm's aptX technology, CVC is included, HD sound output for volume, voice calls. Then you have two devices support. That means you can charge or rather connect two devices simultaneously, and it has one microphone included. And now that's the additional features included. So next, moving on to the sound aspect. So now first let's talk about the max volume. So the max volume is definitely good. You can power it up to very high volumes, and if you're a person who loves to listen to songs with heavy bass in higher volumes, you won't be disappointed, because the max volume is definitely good on this. Now talking about the call quality, we accepted few calls with this. The call quality is kind of okayish, not bad in that matter, but it's not the stellar one out there. It may not be the best out there in terms of voice call, but you won't feel any sort of issues even if you are using for voice calls. It's kind of okay. We did not see any drop calls or the other person complaining about sound quality, but overall we feel they are quite good for the price segment it is being offered. Now next, let's move on to the sound quality. Now if you look at the sound quality, most of the Boat earphones are tuned for heavy bass, and this is no exception. The 255 Pro Plus is again one of those earphones tuned for heavy bass. As a result, if you crank up the volume to the max one, you can actually feel the higher bass, and as a result there is some kind of stuttering happening as a result of heavy bass. It may not be a choice for all the music lovers, because if you are a person who loves a lot of bass or kind of thumping bass or punchy bass, then probably this is definitely good, because it provides a lot of bass with the Boat signature sound. That's what Boat claims. Now if you want to have a mix of bass and vocals, then you might have to reduce the volume a bit, because at higher volume it is predominantly about bass and the vocals gets muffled up, and even the instruments do get muffled up. It's just about bass. So if you lower the volume to say around 75 or 60 to 70%, you can have a better clarity of vocals and instruments. At that point the bass isn't too high to be causing an issue in terms of the vocals and the overall clarity. Ideally, I would say these are not the ones best ones if you want a mix of bass, the mids and the vocals, also the instruments. So for that we wouldn't recommend this. This is more of a budget earphones with a heavy bass. It's more predominantly more tuned for Indian audience who loves bass a lot. So it is kind more of a bass rich performance and not really suited for balanced earphones. So that's one aspect. Now the other aspect is voice clarity is good. As I said before, if you listen at around 70% of volume, it's kind of decent experience, if not the best. Now if you want me to compare with OnePlus the base edition, or even the Oppo M31, Enco M31, I feel these are not as good as the OnePlus or Oppo, because they are also around 2K price segment. Now these are selling for 1500. Now the actual pricing is 2000. Now for 2000 rupees, I feel the OnePlus definitely gives better audio output, if not higher bass. These are, again, I am stressing the point that these are more for bass lovers, and these give you really punchy bass for most of the songs. So that's one important thing you have to consider. If you want higher bass or a balanced one, if it is higher bass, go for this, but if you want more of a balanced sound signature, then these are not the ideal ones for you. Now talking about the battery life, as I said before, 60% of volume you get 40 hours. So even if you're listening to max volume, you are surely getting more than 25 hours of battery life, even at 100% of volume, which is pretty good. And 10 minutes of charging gives you to 10 hours of music playback, and the complete charging time is around 1.5 hours or so, which is quite good. Now that's all about the Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus. Now, one of the things many might ask is like, if I snap it, does the volume or the music playback stops? No, it doesn't stop. It will keep on playing. This is just a latch mechanism for additional security. Other than that, there is no option here. It doesn't stop the music playback, nor it starts when you remove it. So that functionality is not included here. So that's about the Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus earphone. So should you buy it for 1500 rupees? Maybe at 1500 rupees these aren't bad, because you get really good battery life, decent sound quality, good bass, and then decent build quality as well. Comfort levels are again good. But if you are buying this at 2000 rupees, that's 2k, that's the original price, then I feel you should be considering the OnePlus wireless earphones, or even the Oppo Enco earphones, because they produce much better voice clarity and sound output in terms of vocals, and more of a balanced sound signature than the Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus. So that's the detailed review of the Boat Rockers 255 Pro Plus. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you plan to buy, we'll share the link in the description of this video. It's available on Amazon, and you can buy it using our link. So that's it for this video. This is Normal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.